Welcome back guys, and in this video we are going to see that how can we resize an element. Okay, so here I have opened jqueryui.com and then resizable page. So here we have a resizable element, and if we hover over our mouse over this particular position, then we can see that we can drag it like this and resize this particular element, right? So this is how we can resize it manually, right? So we need to do this via our script. So in order to do it via our script, we need some methods. Okay, so let me show you. You just search Selenium WebDriver Java doc and then wait for a while. Yeah, you open the official website of overview, right? So then you move to org.openqa.selenium, right? This package, and then you move to basically WebDriver interface, right? So here we have the WebDriver interface, and then you move to all classes, and then you move to actions class, right? So we need actions class in order to perform this particular action, right? So this is an action and we need actions class in order to perform this particular action. Okay, so the actions class has certain methods which we will use in order to resize this particular element. So let us move to the methods. We have already seen some of them, and now we will basically use the drag and drop by. Okay, so we need to provide the source element which we need to click over and drag, and then we need to enter the x offset and the y offset. That means the x and y coordinate where we need to drag it, right? So we will be using drag and drop by. Okay, so let me move to the script and show you how to do this particular operation. Let me first show you that this is a frame, right? So you can see that this is particularly a frame, right? This particular border is a frame, right? So I have already taught frame handling in my previous videos, but again I'll show you for the reference. If you have come directly to this video, that you can see that this is particularly a frame because this is inside the iframe tag. And what is a frame? It is another HTML document, right, embedded in the parent HTML document. This is the parent HTML document which is responsible for the whole complete page or the web page, and this is a certain small HTML or child HTML document which is embedded in the parent HTML document and which is responsible for this particular frame, right? So this borderline is a frame, right? So first we need to switch to the frame, and then only we can access this particular resizable element, right? So we need to switch to the frame, and we will be using switch to method in order to switch to the frame, right? We have the switch to method. I hope you remember. Let me show you. We have the switch to method, right? So we can switch to the frame. Okay, so let me move to the script now. So here we have the script, and these are the two lines which are invoking our Chrome browser, right? And then we need to move to the website over which we have the resizable element, right? So let me copy this particular URL. So Control C, okay, and then pasting this particular URL over here. So we moved to the website jqueryui.com and then the resizable page. Okay, then I am maximizing the window via using driver.manage.window.maximize, right? And then we need to switch it to that particular frame. So I'll write driver.find element and then by.xpath, and basically I'll provide the xpath of the iframe tag. Okay, so here I am clicking over inspect, and okay, right, so this is the iframe tag, and I need to basically copy the XPath of this iframe tag and then provide it over here, right? So closing this particular line, now we have the locator of the iframe tag, which is the which is basically responsible for the frame. Okay, so we need to store this in a web element kind of return type. You can see the find element has a return type of web element. So we need to create the object of a web element and then store this particular locator there. Okay, so web element, sorry, the spelling is wrong, web element and then frame one. Okay, right. So we now need to switch to that particular frame. So I'm writing driver dot switch to and then frame, and this one we'll use because we have the return type as web element, and we have stored it in a object named as frame1. So we will use the target web element, right? So we need to provide the target locator here which we have created, so that is frame1. So it took it by itself, right? So now we have switched to that frame, and now the script has the control over this particular frame, right? Let me close this particular frame. Now we can access our resizable element very easily, right? So let me first, inspect this particular area, this particular icon, I mean, over which our this particular double-sided arrow is coming, because we need to, basically move our control over this particular area, and then only we can drag and drop by. Okay, so inspecting this. Yeah, wait a while, let me reload the website. We need to inspect this, right? This, yeah. Okay, so copy and copy the XPath, right? So I am pasting here driver dot find element and then by dot XPath, and then placing the XPath of the that double-sided arrow over here, double-sided arrow icon. And then we need to store this particular locator of this particular draggable element into some return type of web element, right? So this is the return type web element, and we need to store this particular locator. So web element, and then drag, we need to drag it, right? So I am giving the object name as drag. Okay, this is capital E. Yeah. Okay, now we need to create the object of the actions class. So actions, wait for a while, actions, action is equals to new actions, right? So it takes the driver reference, so I'm providing the driver reference over here, driver, right? And then we need to import the actions class. If you hover over it, it will tell you to import the actions class from org.openqa.selenium.interactions. Okay, we have imported, and then we can use the method action dot drag and drop by, and then it has taken the element by itself, drag, and then we need to provide the x and y coordinate. Okay, so I have added an add-on in the Chrome which tells me the coordinate. So you can just Google that uh, coordinate add-ons for Chrome browser and you'll get it, right? So then you can add the extension and then it will appear over here. Okay, you can just search in Google, it's very easy. So I am just this is basically 193 171, and I need to go to somewhere over 281 247, for example here, right? 242 231, and this is 195. So the difference is approximately, okay, let me provide a difference of 80. Okay, just for reference, right? Let us leave this 80 and 80, right? So I am providing here, I'll say 100 and then 100, right? So it will be resized because I am providing the gap, right? And then we need to write action dot perform, right? So in order to perform the action, we need to call the method perform. So now I'm running the script, right? So let us see that what happens. So the jQuery website will open, maximize, and then it will resize. See, the element got resized. Okay, if you were unable to see, let me provide a wait over here. So let me provide a wait over. So it will wait for 2 seconds, right? So saving the script once again and add the throws declaration. Okay, Control S. So now you'll be able to see that how it dragged and dropped. So again the code is running, script is running, Chrome browser open, jQuery website open, maximized, and look at the element. See, it got resized. Okay, so this is how we basically drag and drop the resizable element, and this is how element gets resized. Okay, so I hope that the particular script was clear to you. This was an easy one, so I hope it is with utter clarity in your mind. So we will meet in the next video with some new concepts. Till then, keep watching, keep learning, and keep revising. Thank you.